Hello everyone, it's Rob here from and today we're going to do something a little bit different, something we haven't done for a while. Basically, we're going to go back on the series, the hashtag Website Wednesday series that we've been doing. We're going to go through them all again, but this time we want to talk about them using video. So today we're going to go back to the first one we ever did back in June, and we're going to talk about keeping navbars short. So the first thing we want to talk about when it comes to your navbar is having no more than 6 items available for people to click. So if you have too little items, then people are going to wonder, how am I going to access the rest of the information that I need? But if you have too many, you're going to overwhelm them. You're going to send them off in all kinds of directions across your website, when really you want them to perform the action that you have designed your website for. So that might be to fill out a form, it might be to purchase a product, or subscribe to a newsletter. So if your website currently has quite a lot of options on its navbar, it might be easy for you to think about putting all of those options into dropdowns. Now, dropdowns are fine, but you have to be careful with them because it can get messy. The more you have, the more crowded it's going to look. It's going to be harder to navigate for your users. And if you're thinking about your mobile users, which you should definitely be doing, you could be filling their phone with so many sort of navigation options. It's going to get messy. So if you're going to use lots of drop downs, just make sure you're doing it right. If you have a look at our navbar, we have thought about the journey of our users. So the first thing after the homepage is they're probably going to want to know a little bit more about our packages. So we've got that. We've then got drop down, splitting the packages up. So we've got startups, small businesses and SMEs. And then when they've seen our packages, if they haven't contacted us, I think it's safe to assume that they're going to want to look at examples of our work. So that's what we've got next. And after that, if they're happy, they're going to want to get in touch. So that's what our next option is on the navbar. Things that follow that are more of things like the blog, and we've also got our messenger button here. So anyone who wants to have a direct conversation with us straight away, maybe doesn't like phoning, they can just click the messenger button and it connects us through Facebook. And the blog there is just for sort of information, tips, advice, and our story, the things that we post on a weekly basis. So we've really thought about the journey of our navbar. That's really all there is to it when it comes to your navbar. Keep them short, no more than 6 items, preferably a couple less. Think about how people will be going across your website, and make sure they look good. If you're using drop downs, just make sure they're tidy. If you have any questions about this, just give us a call on 02380 381 689, or pop us an email at holla, HOLA, @unomedia.com.